Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, kindly subscribe. If you are coming back, thank you so much for my subscribers. So I'm going to share with you, I just came across my paper that I got from Qatar Driving Institute when I failed the driving test. So this is all about driving road tests, especially in Qatar. Yeah, because this is where I did my first driving test. Yeah, so actually they test you, they have 11 things that you must pass, all of them, the 11 major things that you must do to pass Qatari road test. I'm sure it applies also here in Dubai. Yeah, so number one thing they check is using seat belts. Number two is usage of reflecting mirror. Number three is proper starting and stopping of car. Number three is focus and attention while driving. Number five is proper control on the vehicle. These are the things they test on a road test. Number six is driving to proper speed. Number seven is using handbrake. Number eight is keeping proper space while driving. Number nine is keeping tracks and overtaking vehicles without indicators. They check that. Number 10, they check attention to traffic signs and signals. And number 11, the last one, they check changing lanes and roundabout. Yeah, so this was my first trial where I failed, and I failed three things. They mentioned I failed focus and attention while driving, and I failed proper control on the vehicle. This was my first attempt. And number three, I failed keeping proper space while driving. So on focus and attention, I will say, when this instructor told me to stop, I stopped. Later on, I realized that I stopped in a bus stop. In driving, you are not supposed to stop in a bus stop. So that's where I failed, like focus and attention. You are not attentive, you are not seeing the road signs, you know. You need to know that this is a stop, this is giveaway, this is a bus stop, so you are not supposed to stop there, and I stopped there. So if you're going for road test, any country in Gulf, kindly consider these 11 things. This is what they check. This is the major that you must pass, all of them. There's normally minor ones that if you fail in the minor ones, there's no problem, you will not fail. But if you fail anything on these 11 major mistakes, you will fail the road test. So I failed the focus and attention while driving. Number two, I failed proper control on the wheel. I was actually a new driver. I just came from Kenya, from a driving school in Kenya, and I was not familiar with the car. Yeah, so that was right. I had no proper control on the wheel. So if you're going for a road test, make sure you have good proper control on the wheel. You have confidence behind the wheel. Yeah, and then I failed keeping proper space while driving. That is the distance between you and the next car. If you are too far, you will fail. And if you are so close, you can also fail. So you need to keep proper space while driving. Yeah, they say it's a 2 seconds. It has to be a 2 seconds distance. Yeah, so using seat belts, you must know when to buckle up when you get into the car. A proper driver doesn't drive a car in any instance without a seat belt. Usage of reflecting mirror. Reflecting mirror is the center mirror. Yeah, so when you are in a road test, even braking, maybe you are slowing down or there's a hump and you have to press the brakes. In exams, you must check the center mirror. They call it the reflecting mirror. You must check it before you brake, because you might brake and someone is very close to you behind. So they check that. Don't brake before checking the center mirror. And generally the mirrors, yeah, before changing lanes. That's under now changing lanes. That's usage of reflecting mirror. Number 3 was proper starting and stopping of a car. Proper starting entails all the, like, adjusting the mirrors, seat belt, and then starting on a very smooth, yeah, you start smoothly. You don't just press and the car is jumping, you know. Yeah, so you must start the car properly and smoothly. And also stopping, you know, you have to indicate, you have to check the mirror, and then slowly pull beside the road. It must be a safe place you're parking, not on any door. Yeah, not like what I did, I parked in a bus stop. You must be aware of your environment. So they check proper starting and stopping of a car. Number 4 is focus and attention while driving. I failed this because I did not focus to see that this is a bus stop. So you must be focused and you must be attentive on the road, knowing where the signs are. This is a stop sign, this is a giveaway, this is a compulsory right turn, you know. You must be focused. And this, I think, when you are so tense, you might lose focus. So make sure you are not so tense. Make sure you are relaxed. If you are so scared, I have a friend who shared with me that you might chew on something. Yeah, if you're very, very nervous, you try chewing on something. Maybe it can help. Yeah, then number 5 is proper control on the vehicle. This one, I was a new driver, so make sure you have good control of a vehicle. You are familiar with the car. Number 6 is driving to proper speed. Yeah, so proper speed, maybe the road is 80. You should not go so slow. You are on 40, 50, and you should not be on 80 as someone who is in an exam. So you should be, maybe depending with the traffic, you should be slightly below 80, so that you are not too slow and you are not too fast. So that is driving to proper speed. That one I passed. Yeah. So number 7 is using handbrake. When starting, you need to release the handbrake, and when stopping also you need to engage the handbrake. They will check that. If you forget the handbrake, maybe while starting, you start driving, you press on the fuel before you release the handbrake, you fail the exam. And also if you park and leave the car without engaging the handbrake, you fail the road test. Number 8 is keeping proper space while driving. I think this is the same. Yeah, keeping proper space between you and the next vehicle. It should be a 2 seconds distance. Okay, it's among the things I failed. Number 9 is skipping trucks and overtaking vehicles. They see how you overtake vehicles, or you know, sometimes you're on the road and you are behind a truck and it's way too slow, because speed for the trucks and speed for the small vehicles is not the same. So the trucks are normally so low, on a very low speed, so you might need to overtake. You're not supposed to go behind the truck for too long. You will be so slow. So you need to overtake, and they will check how you overtake, the distance, the indicating before you move, and then also checking the mirror, and also checking the mirror coming back and indicating to come back to the lane. So they check how you skip the trucks and overtake on the road. If you don't indicate, that's a fail. And then number 10 is attention to traffic signs and signals. Yeah, you must be so attentive on the road to see all the traffic signs. Yeah, if they say no parking here and you park, that means you're not being attentive on the road and you might fail the exam. Or maybe the instructor can test you. He can tell you make a U-turn, and then there's a no U-turn sign, you know. So if you make a U-turn, that's a big mistake. You should be attentive to know that, to tell him that, sir, there's no U-turn here, maybe we can make on the next signal, or if it's a roundabout. Yeah, so attention to traffic signs and signals. You must know when the traffic signs, road signs, maybe you're approaching a traffic sign and it's blinking, you should stop. You should not go when it's already blinking. That's the attention they are talking about. Yeah, and then the last one is changing lines and roundabout. When you are changing lines, maybe you are in the middle or right lane and they tell you next we are going to take right, so you need to change lines to get to right. They will check how you change, how you check the mirror, how you indicate to change the line. Or maybe you exit a roundabout, you are going to left of the roundabout, or you are using the innermost lane to exit the roundabout. After exiting the roundabout, you need to change, indicate, check the mirrors, change and come in the middle lane or right lane. Yeah, if you exit a roundabout with the innermost lane, after exiting you must change. Don't stay on that lane, because that lane is normally a speed lane. Here in Gulf, it's normally speed lane, so you need to change. So they will check, they will see how you're changing lanes. Are you just changing, or you are indicating and giving space to other road users? So that's all they check. If you perfect these 11 things, this is a sure deal, you're going to pass your road test. So make sure you are so perfect on these 11 things before you go for a road test, and good luck.